Have you ever stopped to wonder if the decisions that seem the most logical in the NBA are sometimes the ones that end up costing the most in the long run? And what if the player we've all been celebrating as a symbol of the Lakers' bright future is actually the key piece in a move that could shatter everything we thought we knew about this team's direction? Could it be that the path to another banner in the rafters might involve sacrificing one of the most beloved young talents on the roster? And if that's true, are we ready to face what it means for the identity of this franchise? Is it possible that chasing the next title might mean rewriting the very story we've been telling ourselves for the last 3 years? What if the most shocking move of this offseason isn't about who comes in, but about who's sent packing? Could a deal with a team like the San Antonio Spurs, one of the most methodical and forward-thinking organizations in the league, be the catalyst for both triumph and heartbreak in Los Angeles? And most importantly, what would it take for you, as a fan, to accept such a trade if it meant holding the Larry O'Brien Trophy next summer? Hello, and welcome to Lakers News Fan Report, where we break down every twist, turn, and whisper that could change the course of Lakers history in real time. Smash that like button, subscribe to Lakers News Fan Report, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update, because today, we're diving into a rumor that's been floating in the ether, an idea so bold, so loaded with possibilities and consequences that it has Lakers Nation split right down the middle. The buzz started with a report that's more than just idle gossip. It comes with names, numbers, and the kind of trade framework that suggests this isn't just fancy basketball talk. It's the kind of scenario that could very well have been discussed in back rooms, over phone calls, and in those hushed conversations between front offices when they test the waters on a seismic shift. At the heart of it, Austin Reaves. Yes, that Austin Reaves, the undrafted, underestimated guard who clawed his way into the Lakers' core, won over fans with his grit, skill, and clutch performances, and became not just a starter, but a symbol of what this franchise can build when it bets on the right character. The scenario: a blockbuster exchange with the San Antonio Spurs. The kind of deal that could make the Lakers younger, deeper, and perhaps more flexible for the future, but at the cost of sending away Reaves along with a package of other players to a team that's building something dangerous of its own. The proposed outline has the Lakers receiving Devin Vassell, Stephen Castle, Jeremy Sochin, and a first-round pick. In return, the Spurs would get Reaves, Gabe Vincent, Jared Vanderbilt, Maxi Kleber, and a second-round pick. On paper, it's a swap of proven quality for youth, depth, and potential, but as every Lakers fan knows, paper doesn't account for the intangible weight of what Reaves has meant to this team. Let's rewind to where we are right now. The Lakers enter the 2025-26 season looking as balanced as they've been in years. The front office has done its homework creating anchoring the paint. Marcus Smart bringing defensive fire and veteran IQ to the backcourt, a bench rotation that finally feels like it can hold leads instead of bleeding them away. But with LeBron James and Anthony Davis leading a roster that still lives in a win-now world, the question always hovers: is good enough actually enough in the West? This conference is a gauntlet: Denver, Golden State, Oklahoma City, all lurking with the depth and firepower to end a playoff run before it even gathers momentum. That's where the speculation takes hold. Could moving Reaves now, while his value is at its peak, be the chess move that gives the Lakers an edge those other contenders won't see coming? Some insiders believe the Lakers' asset situation makes a trade inevitable. They have expiring contracts that can balance the books, a few future pick swaps, and in Reaves, a player who could be the centerpiece in a deal that brings multiple high-upside assets back. Devin Vassell is no throw-in. At just 24, he's carved out a reputation as a versatile scorer and capable rebounder, averaging 16.3 points and nearly 5 boards per game. His shooting range and ability to find offense in the flow of the game could give the Lakers a reliable option when LeBron rests or when the half-court offense stalls. Stephen Castle. He's the reigning Rookie of the Year, a 20-year-old point guard with size, vision, and defensive upside that already has scouts whispering about future All-Star appearances. And Jeremy Sochin, a 22-year-old forward with the energy and defensive versatility to guard multiple positions, rebound aggressively, and push the tempo. Fans are wondering if this could be the beginning of a new chapter, one where the Lakers aren't just stacking stars around LeBron and AD, but building a bridge to the future without slipping out of contention in the present. Could this mean the Lakers finally find the balance between chasing banners and ensuring they aren't left in the wilderness once LeBron hangs it up? Or is it the kind of short-term gamble that costs more than it gives? Of course, for every argument in favor, there's a counterweight. Reaves isn't just a name on the roster, he's a proven playoff performer. Someone who's already shown he can deliver in high-pressure moments. His averages last season when he point-to-points for 0.5 rebounds, 5.8 assists aren't just numbers. They're proof of a player who can adapt his game to whatever the team needs. Lose him, and you're not just losing stats, you're losing chemistry, trust, and the familiarity that can't be built overnight with incoming players, no matter how talented. Some insiders argue that San Antonio's motivation here would be to accelerate their timeline alongside Victor Wembanyama and De'Aaron Fox, forming a big three that could challenge for the West sooner than expected. But would Reeves' style mesh with a ball-dominant guard like Fox? Could it create redundancy instead of synergy? And from the Lakers' perspective, even if the youth movement pays off in the long run, does it stall the immediate championship chase? Personally, as a Lakers supporter, I believe this is one of those rare situations where both the yes and the no carry enormous risk. Trade Reaves, and you risk fracturing the soul of the team as it stands. Keep him, and you might miss a once-in-a-decade chance to reload with multiple young players and picks while still contending. The fact that this is even a real conversation tells you how finely balanced the Lakers' situation is right now. But what do you think about all of this? Do you see this as a visionary move that secures both present and future, or a dangerous gamble that could cost the Lakers their shot at another championship in the LeBron AD era? I can't wait to read your thoughts in the comments below. If you're as hyped as I am for Lakers News Fan Report, smash that like button, subscribe to Lakers News Fan Report, and turn on notifications so you never miss a moment of the drama in purple and gold. Because if this deal involving Austin Reaves actually goes down, we're not just talking about a simple roster tweak, we're talking about a complete recalibration of the Lakers' identity, the kind of shift that echoes across the league and forces every rival GM to reassess their strategy. Picture it, LeBron James in year 22, sharing the floor with a wave of young talent like Stephen Castle, Devin Vassell, and Jeremy Sochan, three players who could inject an entirely different rhythm into LA's game. Could this mean a faster, more versatile Lakers offense that runs opponents out of the gym? Or does it risk disrupting the carefully built chemistry that has carried this team through tight playoff moments? Let's think about fit, because that's where this gets fascinating. Castle as a backup point guard or even a combo guard next. DeMarcus Smart could give LeBron a level of off-ball freedom we haven't seen in years. Imagine LeBron conserving energy, cutting through defenses instead of initiating every single possession, while Castle uses his Rookie of the Year court vision to create angles and mismatches. Devin Vassell's ability to hit 38% from deep in spurts last season could stretch defenses in ways that make Anthony Davis' post-game even deadlier, opening lanes and forcing rotations that Smart and Castle could exploit. And then there's Sochan, a defensive wild card who could guard 1 through 4, letting Darvin Ham experiment with switch-heavy lineups that make the Lakers impossible to attack in the half-court. Some insiders believe that with these pieces, Ham could stagger LeBron and AD even more, keeping one All-NBA anchor on the floor at all times without fear of the bench unit falling apart. But here's the other side of that coin. What about the Western Conference ripple effect? If the Spurs pull the trigger on this, they instantly form a big three of Victor Wembanyama, De'Aaron Fox, and Austin Reaves. Could that force contenders like the Nuggets or Warriors to hunt for their own splash trades before the deadline? Fans are wondering if a move like this could start an arms race in the West, where the window for making a deep run narrows for everyone not willing to gamble. The Thunder, who already gave the Lakers trouble in last year's regular season with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander averaging 31 against them, might respond by going after another defensive stopper. The Clippers, desperate to stay relevant, could make their own headline move. And that means this isn't just about the Lakers roster, it's about positioning in a conference that doesn't forgive hesitation. On the court, this trade could redefine playoff strategies. A Lakers lineup with Smart, Vassell, LeBron, Sochan, and Davis can switch every screen, deny shooters airspace, and force isolation basketball, exactly the kind of grinding, exhausting defense that has historically worn down opponents in a 7-game series. Could this be the turning point where the Lakers become the team that dictates pace, rather than reacting to it offensively? The spacing from Vassell and the slashing of Castle could help avoid the stagnant half-court sets that plagued them in key stretches against Denver last postseason, and the reactions? They've been all over the map. Magic Johnson tweeted that if this happens, the Lakers could be set up for the next 5 years. Some fans are fired up, calling this a genius long-term pivot that still keeps the team competitive now. Others are furious, warning that losing Reaves is losing a heartbeat of the locker room. A popular fan account wrote, "Castle's great, but you don't trade away proven playoff metal for maybes when LeBron's still here." That tension is real because it's not just about basketball. It's about loyalty, identity, and how much risk you're willing to take when a championship is within reach. The truth is, the Lakers have rarely been in a position like this, balancing the gravity of LeBron's final years with the need to prepare for life after him. Is it possible that this is the one trade that serves both masters, or is that a myth? And the franchise will have to pick a lane, win now or build for tomorrow? Some insiders believe the front office sees this as a rare two birds, one stone opportunity, while others caution that the NBA is littered with examples of teams who thought they could do both, only to end up with neither. Now, as the season heats up, what will define LA's destiny? Doubling down on the proven core that's already tasted the conference finals, or rolling the dice on a youth infusion that can either cement a dynasty or stall a championship run? Personally, as a die-hard Lakers supporter, I believe that if the chemistry clicks quickly and Darvin Ham leans into the strengths of these new pieces, this could be the bold move that keeps the Lakers in the hunt now and secures the future. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit that like button, share your thoughts, and subscribe to Lakers News Fan Report so you never miss another explosive update.